What's going on, guys? My name is Justin and welcome back to Just Pops. So for this video, we're gonna do something different. So this video, I'm gonna tell you guys how to start a Funko collection. So let's do it. Alright guys, so number one, my main advice is to find someone or something that you enjoy the most. It could be a TV show, movie, a book, anything that you're into. Find that specific pop or a pop set and go with that. Well, no, that sounds much easier than it sounds. So say if you're late, say you want to collect the Nightmare Before Christmas pops and you're starting now. Now there's about maybe 50 or 60 Nightmare Before Christmas pops, and some of them are really hard to obtain. So what I mean by that is I'm collecting the Nightmare Before Christmas pops, and there are pops now that cost $1,000. So if that's something that you want to do and you have the money for it, then go right ahead. So what I'm saying is, if you want a line that you're interested in, you can't just go into stores like Hot Topic or Barnes & Noble and be able to find these pops on the shelves. So if you're looking for a set, you have to go on eBay or Mercari or OfferUp, different websites that find these specific pops. Also, look into how many pops are in the line that you're collecting or you want to collect. That is probably the most important step to you completing a Funko collection of a certain pop, a certain movie or TV show, is to find out how many they are. If there are 100 and you just don't have the money or don't feel like collecting all 100 pops of that line, then don't do it. Collect some. I mean, for me, I'm a completionist to a certain extent, but if I go into a line like DBZ and I know like some of these pops cost so much money, then I'm not gonna do it. I do this for fun. I want to collect the ones that I like, but you don't have to collect all of them if you don't want to. Okay, number two is to find places to keep your pops, to display your pops. Like for me right now, I'm at about 270 pops, and I've have to buy new shelves consistently to display my pops. When I first started out, I had nowhere to put them. But you know, if you're first starting out and you want to collect just a simple nightstand or a shelf, like a bureau or something, to display your pops, then that's cool. But if you're going along the lines of collecting a lot of pops, then I suggest you get yourself a bookshelf or a wall shelf, something to keep your pops displayed and kept on the wall, so you have a certain place for your pops. And when you're collecting for a long time, you start finding places that you put pops. Like for me, I put pops on like my window shelf, my windowsill, if that's what it's called. So yeah, when you start like improvising of where you think is a cool place for your pops. So that's also coming in too. Once you have enough pops to put them around the house, you put them anywhere you want. If you're wondering of where to get your shelves, I got my shelves from Walmart. Walmart, I think, has the best bookshelves for pops. So if you get a bookshelf, you can fit up to 12 pops. So stacked up between the two, 1 and 2 stacked up on one shelf. And you can also, if you get to a certain point where you can't fit anymore, you can also put 24 behind those pops. So if it's 36 on the shelf itself and 12 to display. You also have Target, but I think Target shelves are more slimmer, so there's like less pops to put on there. There's also IKEA, but I think for me the cheapest option was Walmart. It's $25 and it's big and wide, perfect for your pops. When it comes to wall shelves, I got this shelf from IKEA. It's called a lac shelf. There's also like multiple, like 2 other different sizes. There's one smaller than this, and there's one way bigger than this. This is a 46 inch, I think, and there's one that's like 72. So you could display a lot of pops on that shelf. But make sure the wall is like secured and don't put anything else on there except for your pops. And lastly, number 3. Guys, I cannot stress this advice, this number any more than I can, is control. Now once you get to a certain point where you collect your favorite line, you're gonna want to branch out. I mean, it happens because Funko has this ability of giving you pops, or like revealing pops that you are going to love and want. There's no beating that, guys. So what I mean is, if you want to collect a certain line, then do that. But if you're a completionist and you want to branch out different lines, then just be careful of how many lines you branch out in. Now, when you first start, you're gonna go through this phase of you're gonna want everything that you like, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But once you figure out, it takes a few months of like, all right, maybe I have to slow down. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, when you first start out, control. Stick to your line, and if you branch out in a few different ones, maybe ones that are not as big, like number wise, as in like how many pops there are in that line. So yeah, guys, number 3, control. So yeah, guys, I hope you thought this was helpful. I try to give you the best 3 points that I can. I think those are pretty big ones. So if it was helpful, then I'm glad it was. Let me down in the comments below if it was or not. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And before you leave, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you on the channel. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time.